joined by Cleveland State head women's basketball coach Peterson Abiad. And Coach, the schedule's out there. We released it today. Just talk about your overall thoughts on the schedule and how it kind of came about this year.
I think we have a competitive schedule this year. I'm pleased with our good mix of home and away games, especially in the non-conference, which is always a big challenge to schedule in the non-conference. I also am really looking forward to some of the competition that we have, bringing in a Big Ten team here with our Illinois game, being able to play in the tournament of an SEC team, being able to play against the winning team from the WNIT this past year at Toledo. So really some great competitive games for us at a time when I think we're really going to be able to learn and grow from those type of games. We're bringing back a pretty veteran team, so I'm looking forward to those challenges early in the season.
You mentioned bringing back a veteran team. When you jump into the league schedule, 5 of your first 7 games are away from home. Does that make it easier when you have a veteran team to kind of go on the road and play? They've been around for 3-4 years. They know the different gyms that they're playing in, the different teams. Does that make it easier to kind of go out on the road and play?
Well, I don't know if it's ever any easier to play on the road, but we do know what to expect, and really the key to this season will be that initial part of our conference season, I think, because if we can put ourselves in a good position after those first 7 games, then it reverses and we'll be at home. So and being at home in the end of the season is an advantage only if you're in the hunt. So we've got to use the time early on in the conference season to put ourselves in a position to be competing for a championship, and then down the home stretch, hopefully it is an advantage to us that we're playing at home. We're going to have to grow up quickly during our non-conference schedule and be prepared to play on the road and compete and win in our conference.
And then stark contrast, 5 of the first 7 away from home, 7 of your last 11 are at home. Is that kind of where you want to be, playing your best basketball down the stretch? You guys have had a lot of success at home over the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Well, like I said, it is a great advantage, if you're in a position to win. We do tend to play our best basketball at the end of the year, and that will hopefully be a great stretch for us to be able to build some momentum going into the conference tournament and being able to finish comfortably at home. And when I say comfortably, I just mean without the rigors of the road. So I hope that it becomes a great advantage for us to have those games at home when it comes right down to the end of the season. And the only way to do that is to put ourselves in a positive position in the first 7-8 games.
And then, Coach, finally, it seems like every year, year in and year out, the league just keeps improving. Anyone could go out any given night and beat anyone, whether it's home or away. Just talk a little bit about what you kind of expect from the Horizon League this year.
Well, I think the Horizon League is terrific. I think that, with Green Bay going into the Sweet 16 this past year, gave a lot of notoriety to our conference. People understand that we have great competition, game in and game out in this league. We've had several teams who have really stepped up, played in postseason play. We've had the Butlers and Green Bays and us and Wright States who have all been invited and played in postseason play several of the last years, and I think that's a real tribute to the coaches in this league and to building the strength, improving the strength of this league. It makes for a very competitive season and a lot of work in trying to be prepared every single game. There just aren't teams that are given wins anymore, and that's great, because 6 years ago those given wins were Butler and Cleveland State, and now we've been up on the top. For the last our 2 teams have been up near the top for the last several years. So things have really changed and improved in the Horizon League, and we look forward to a real dogfight this year.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck this year. We look forward to tipping it off, the first exhibition game, Tuesday, November 1st, 7 o'clock, right here in the Wolstein Center against Case Western.
All right, we look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.